A mega menu works really well. In fact, the only way you can actually do it effectively right now is if you have 3 levels in your navigation. So you need level 1, which is going to be your tab across the top, level 2, which is the second or the heading in the mega menu, and then level 3 is where the hyperlinks go. It's extremely confusing for the user experience if you have some level 3s reporting to a header and then a level 2 that is also a hyperlink, because there's really no visual cue to tell your user that something is a header versus a hyperlink, because by default in the mega menu out of the box, the level 2 links are bolded and level 3 links are not. It's not based on whether it's a hyperlink or a header, it's based on where it is in the hierarchy. So if your navigational experience naturally has 3 levels, it's very easy to say, oops, let's do a mega menu, because it works and it's very easy to organize your content. If you can't make 3 levels, or you don't need 3 levels, and in fact I think if you only need 1 level, header and sublinks, then I think a cascading menu is perfectly fine. In that case, I would just call it a drop down, because nothing will cascade. It's just going to be a drop down. And because you are making a choice right now in the way that when you apply a header style, you're choosing one or the other. Every tab is either mega or it's cascading. You can't have half and half. Some tabs are mega menus, some tabs are not. And so because you have to make that choice, I would say if you only have level 1 links, then leave it at cascading. No kittens are going to die if you don't use a mega menu. However, if you've got a natural 3-level hierarchy, or you have a very complex site and you want to expose more of the site without asking your users to click, the mega menu is incredibly good at telling a more complicated story in fewer clicks. And so you can expose a lot more information to the user in that context. And so I think there's great places for both types of menus, and you shouldn't force a menu into a mega menu, but I think if you can use it and you've got a complex site and you can logically group and organize that content, you get this incredibly rich experience, and it's definitely worth trying.